Zero Trust versus VPN. Some vendors have declared VPN dead, others are still selling VPN appliances. Today we look at both sides, the legitimate arguments, the real architectural differences, and the criteria that actually decide. No camp, no evangelism. The debate is real, two legitimate positions. Let's hear them both before drawing any conclusions. Camp A. VPN defenders. These are not dinosaurs, proven for 25 years. Simple mental model, low initial cost, no app re-architecture. The ops team knows it, and transport is encrypted, and that part is solid. Camp B, zero trust advocates. Also not evangelists selling a product, identity verified on every request, lateral movement contained by design, native to cloud-first environments, compliance-ready audit trail built in. Both positions are legitimate. The context decides, not the vendor. Let's look at the VPN architecture in concrete terms. Remote user connects, authenticates at the gateway, gets a tunnel. Encrypted transport, yeah, that part is real. And they land inside a trusted zone. What VPN does well, simple, proven, low cost, no app changes required. For fewer than 100 users on stable on-premise infrastructure, it's a defensible architectural choice. But here's the real architectural weakness, not encryption, but access control at the network layer instead of the identity layer. Once authenticated, the user reaches the entire network by default, unless additional restrictions are explicitly configured. Two incidents that illustrate the perimeter model's limits. Colonial Pipeline 2021, a compromised VPN credential with no MFA. The attacker used it to deploy ransomware across the network. SolarWinds 2020, the VPN wasn't the entry point, but the implicit network trust that the perimeter model grants was exploited after the initial breach. Zero trust network access flips the model completely. The connector is installed inside your network and reaches outbound to a cloud broker. No port is exposed. The resource is invisible on the internet. Access is granted per resource, per session, after identity verification, encrypted with mutual TLS. What ZTNA changes fundamentally, identity verified on every request revoked in real time. Blast radius goes from entire network to one service, native to cloud and hybrid environments. Compliance-ready audit trail on every access. But here is what the vendor pitch skips. ZTNA does not replace everything VPN does. Legacy protocols, RDP, SSH, SMB vary by broker and are not universally supported. OT and SCADA equipment cannot run an agent. Outbound internet traffic still needs a secure web gateway, and every mature organization keeps a VPN break glass for when the broker goes down. The full convergence answer is SASE, Secure Access Service Edge, combining ZTNA, Secure Web Gateway, CASB, and SD-WAN in a unified architecture. It covers the cases ZTNA alone cannot. One final exception, air-gapped environments, defense, nuclear, critical infrastructure, where ZTNA is impossible without broker connectivity. The perimeter model stays in these contexts. No zero-trust broker can operate without internet access. The reality on the ground is a migration in phases, not a replacement. Phase 1, VPN everywhere. Phase 2, ZTNA for new apps, VPN for legacy. Phase 3, ZTNA dominant, VPN residual, where most organizations stop. Phase 4, pure zero trust is almost non-existent in practice. Zero trust doesn't kill the VPN. It relegates it to what only VPN can do. And here is the real cost that no vendor will tell you about. Mature identity infrastructure, an IDP, device management, a certificate authority, a policy governance model that someone owns and maintains, and organizational alignment that no technology vendor will deliver for you. The decision depends on your organizational profile. Fewer than 100 users on stable on-premise infrastructure with a low security budget. VPN is defensible. Cloud first, hybrid, SaaS heavy with lateral movement in your threat model. Move to ZTNA phases 2 and 3. 10,000 employees under SOC2, PCI, DSS, or HIPAA. Phase 3 is not optional. So the real question is not VPN or zero trust. It's at what phase are you? And what is your operational capacity to get to the next one? Zero trust doesn't kill the VPN, it relegates it to what only VPN can do. If this topic interests you, my book, Technology Architecture and Practice, covers this and 34 other chapters across 5 parts. Foundations, infrastructure, and platforms with 17 technology domains, software architecture, governance, and strategy, and The Architect of Tomorrow, 550 pages. The architect's perspective, not the vendor's. Available on Amazon, on Google Books, and at technologyarchitecture.com.